Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is a loose cannon, and not all of her shots are being directed at Republicans. You won't believe Ocasio-Cortez's latest attack on her own party that left Nancy Pelosi outraged. Since taking office at the start of the year, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has been one of the biggest troublemakers in the Democratic caucus in Congress. She has aligned herself with other radicals in Washington, including some of the most notable anti-Semites in Congress like Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, making matters even more precarious for Democratic House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Ocasio-Cortez has spent just as much time attacking her own party members as she has President Trump and the Republican Party. But now, things just took a major turn for the worse when Ocasio-Cortez's chief of staff launched the most brutal attack on Democrats yet, and the results left Nancy Pelosi stunned like never before. Breitbart reports, the chief of staff for Rep. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, DNY, likened moderate Democrats to Jim Crow supporters. Sakit Chakrabarti, who served as Ocasio-Cortez's campaign manager in 2018 before joining her congressional staff, made the comments via social media on Thursday. Ocasio-Cortez's office ignited a firestorm like nothing Washington has seen all year within the Democratic caucus shortly after the tweet went out. While Chakrabarti ended up deleting the tweet soon afterwards, he apparently forgot that the internet is forever. Soon, screenshots of the tweet were all over social media. Instead of fiscally conservative but socially liberal, let's call the New Democrats and Blue Dog Caucus the New Southern Democrats, wrote Chakrabarti in the since-deleted tweet. They certainly seem hell-bent to do to black and brown people today what the old Southern Democrats did in the 40s. Ocasio-Cortez in her office has built up a reputation for saying provocative things that have generated considerable amounts of political controversy. But most news outlets tend to only cover her attacks on Republicans. But now, it's clear that the most outrageous attack that has come from Ocasio-Cortez or her office has instead been directed at many of her own caucus members. The tweet appears to have been posted in response to an announcement by House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, DCA, that she would drop the $4.6 billion emergency border funding package crafted by Ocasio-Cortez and other progressives in the Democrat majority, reports Breitbart. Pelosi made the decision after the Senate on Wednesday overwhelmingly rejected the more radical House version and instead chose to pass its own bill with bipartisan support. Pelosi cannot be happy that one of her own caucus members has staffers that are tweeting attacks on her and several of her key allies by comparing them to 1940s racists, which is likely why Ocasio-Cortez's chief of staff ultimately deleted the tweet. But the cat is out of the bag now, and it's clear that's what her staffers think about many of Pelosi's friends and allies in Washington.